Alright, time for Shadow Lords. So right now I'm gonna assemble a new team. I'm putting it on normal for now. One of the biggest suggestions I recommend is put Riptor on your team, and playing Shadow Lords will be a breeze, like no joke. What I'm gonna do is pick characters that I'm trying to unlock Mimic skins with. I believe I pretty much got almost everyone. Season 1 I'm missing Saberwolf, Glacius, Thunder, and Shago. And Spino too. No, actually I'm missing a lot from Season 1. You know what, let me do a reverse. For Season 1 I have Jago, Sadira, Orchid, and that's it. Everyone else I'm missing. Season 2 I got everyone except for Argonos and Cinder. Season 4 I'm missing Tusk, Rash, and not including Idol. That's pretty much it, because you can't play with Idol on Shadow Lords. But I pretty much got everyone for Season 3. Oh, by the way, appreciate the hosting, Beware of Coco. Alright, so let me go start my team. I'm gonna pick Argonos because I'm still trying to get his Mimic skin. Let me get Cinder. And my insurance, aka Riptor. Excuse me, I had a burp. Now this video might be quick. It might be
Arya
5 to 10
explains
minutes.
that the arrival of Gargos is imminent. As his corruption spreads, the barrier between worlds weakens, allowing his omens to reach Earth and secure the gateways for his arrival. Arya tells you to work with Khanra to track down powerful items and guardians to make yourself stronger. These will help aid you in your battles against mimics and ultimately, the Shadow Lord. You must defeat him, or the Earth will be destroyed. Remember to make yourself stronger. Gargos will arrive no matter what you do, but you can prepare yourself for his arrival.
I don't know, that's pretty sketchy that you have to have an alliance with Khanra. You know, in my opinion, it's Khanra's fault why Gargos got out. But yeah, what you want to do, ooh, look at my shadow gems. 15,222. Not bad. That means I haven't been spending nothing. Let me check the Emporium.
Argonos, what are you doing here? We're on a truce.
Alright, I don't need to buy nothing. I'm good here. Let me check my archives. So, Mimic skins. I pretty much, like I said, I got pretty much almost everyone. Jago. I need... Ooh, I got a long way to go with Saberwolf. Thunder. Almost halfway there. Glacius. Oh, snap. I'm about to unlock Glacius. I just need to beat one Glacius Mimic. Nice. Sadira I already got. Orchid. Okay, I've been got Orchid. Fulgor, I got a long way to go. Spino, long way to go. I already got TJ combo. He was one of the first I got. Maya took me a while, but I got her skin. Riptor, naturally I got Riptor. Khanra was actually one of the first people I got their Mimic skins. Omen, I got that naturally. I got it back to back with Gargos, now that I think about it. How many were Argonos? Got a long way to go with Argonos. Cinder. Oh, almost there with Cinder. Nice. I already got Hisako. Arya already got Shago. How many do I need? Ooh, I'm almost done with Shago. Ooh. I already got Arbiter. Rash. I barely play with Rash. I already got Kenmu. Tusk. Long way to go with Tusk. I already got Mira. I already got Gargos. And I already got Rom. Cool. Alright. Sorry, I was just showing off my Mimic skins, so sorry about that. My progress in Mimic skins, I should say. Alright, so Cinder. So here's the good thing I like about Shadow Lords. Some of these fights you don't even have to fight. You know what? No. Let me pick Cinder against this. You could pick a Guardian or a Consumable to like make the fight more successful, because it's just by percentages and if you win this fight or not. But yeah, let me go launch this, deploy, and it's a 100% guarantee you win this. Oh, ignore and leave. Tusk. Like I said, you could just skip this as well. I should have fought that Tusk Mimic. That way I could keep my progress of unlocking that Mimic Tusk. I already got Mimic Mira and Kimwolf, so I would skip those fights. Even though you're supposed to fight them, I just don't feel like it. Sorry, being lazy. But the whole objective of Shadow Lords is basically to make the fight more easier for you. Just get all the buffs from Gargus, and by doing that, it's like you have to defeat all the omens before 3 zones are corrupted completely from the progress of Shadow Lords. So by me skipping these fights, that's just making it more quick. The downside to skipping these fights is that you lose some side quests, or you lose your chance of unlocking some rewards. Alright, so we got a deploy. I'm gonna go take advantage of Cinder. Let him do all the work. Deploy. And successful. There we go. Alright, skipping. We should be fighting the Omen.
Gargos
No,
draws
one more
his
turn.
godlike power from the astral plane, but outside of his own realm, he is mortal. The spread of corruption transforms the earth to feed Gargos' power. As this corruption spreads, so does the Shadow Lord's power increase. His army of omens guards the portals that feed his power to the earth. They are honored to bear a portion of his glorious might to this new domain.
Oh yeah, I should also mention that I will be having a walkthrough on how to breeze through Shadow Lords and everything on my FranBiz YouTube channel. I will also have a review on Shadow Lords probably sometime the following week. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I know it's a shameless plug-in, but whatever. I'm gonna skip that fight. Gonna skip that fight, and gonna skip that fight too. All right, time to fight Omen. Health regeneration from the Heart of Gargus. Yes, that's one that you definitely want to take from Gargus. All right. So this is basically how you cheese Shadow Lords. Pretty much you could do this for almost all the difficulty. The only difference is that it will not work on Gargus on Godlike. Straight up, it just won't work. So you're gonna get Riptor. For your Guardian, get the Fracture Ward, and you don't need other two people to help you. Riptor is a guarantee. You could beat this easily, and like I said, you could do this on any difficulty.
Fight on!
So what you want to do is jump above and do an overhead, and I messed up on that part, but you're gonna jump above, do an overhead, and you know, try to string some combos. And for the most part, just spam the fire breath. some people will be like, oh man, that's cheap, man, that's cheap. All you're doing is spamming the fire breath. And to an extent, I will agree with you. That is cheap. But that's how most people play on ranked matches when they play as Riptor. And I'm one of those people who hate when they play like that when it comes to Riptor. This is basically all they do in ranked matches. Just spam Flame Breath. That's all they do. So I should go more in details about the strategy. So aside from doing Flame Breath, you should also mix up your combos. That way it could decrease your chance of getting, you know, combo break. But like for example, right now he broke my combo. All hope is not gone. What you could do is do a crouch guard, and just wait for him to slide over. He's always gonna slide over the moment he unleashes those spears. So I'm gonna end this right now and bomb. I'm gonna end the ultra combo. I'll go in more details about the strategy, but it's pretty much that. Just spam the fire breath. If you have the Fractured War Guardian, even better. It'll make the fight more easier. And it's pretty much the same strategy when it comes to Gargus as well.
Supreme victory.
As you can see, I maxed out Riptor mainly because of Shadow Lords. I maxed out Riptor, I believe, like just 2 weeks of playing Shadow Lords. And it's funny because Riptor was like a level 10 or something like that. I might be exaggerating a little bit. Maybe a level 14 when I first started playing Shadow Lords. So that just shows you how much I play with Riptor. I don't.
Gargos has lost one of his powers. He curses the omen that failed him.
It's like, Alright, so I'm gonna skip that fight with Hisako. I already have Hisako's Mimic. Oh, that was a challenge. Damn, I messed up. Well, I'm gonna turn down the offer. So basically, sometimes you fight non-mimic characters, and if you beat them, they sometimes they unlock a side quest, and sometimes they want to like join your team. But I'm good with my team right now. I'm good. All right. So I'm gonna do the same strategy, and I'll go more details about the whole Riptor versus anybody. So like I said, you just want to make sure you have a Fracture Ward on you. That's basically in case you get stunned. If you get stunned by attacks and stuff like that. But even if you do get attacked, you could just breeze through it with the fire breath, like straight up. Riptor is one of those, I hate to say it, but it's one of those broken characters that, like, I mean, even patching him won't even work. I say patching him, patching her, because Riptor is a female, I believe. So once again, just start your combo with an overhead, do a flame breath, and bomb. Another thing to note is like the cycle. It's gonna slide over, and just start your combo. Bomb, 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 bomb. There you go. Another thing is the cycle of Omen is basically he's gonna start blocking, but keep spamming the flame breath. Like the moment, probably like 3 flame breaths ahead, he'll stop blocking. That's how the AI operates in this game. So flame breath. Just keep spamming that flame breath. No strat. I mean, there's no skills required to beat this. Jump overhead, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath. Crouch guard. Wait for the slide. Attack, attack, attack. See, armor helped me out right there. Flame breath, flame breath. You know what? Let's do a shadow ender. Do another shadow ender and end that combo. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Easy. Rinse and repeat. And let's end it. This time I'll extend the ultra combo right there. Do a little teabag. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much how you beat Omen and Gargus for the most part. Well, Gargus moveset is kind of different, but you're gonna have to do the same, more or less the same strategy. Instead of sliding like Omen, Gargus will teleport and do a overhead attack, but you could breeze through that shit. The only exception is Godlike mode. I do not recommend doing this on Godlike mode. Gargus plays completely different in Godlike mode. Alright, so we got the Claw of Gargus. What else do we have around here? Excuse me, I was coughing a little bit. That's a little side quest, but I'm not interested in that. So we're gonna do the same thing over again. Get Riptor, Fracture Ward, and let's launch that mission. And like I said, I'm fully aware you could put 2 other characters to help you out, but it's not necessary.
Fight on.
Alright, so jump, overhead, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath, crouch guard, slide, attack, 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 bomb, 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 rinse and repeat. That's basically what you have to do. Overhead, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath, to end that combo. Crouch guard, he's gonna slide over, and attack, 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 attack. It's very predictable. Alright, overhead, flame breath, flame breath, flame breath. You get the point. Crouch guard, slide. He's gonna slide over and bomb, bomb. You get it. See, right now he was just about to block it, but even his blocking is not safe. He can't block forever. Let's do some Shadow Enders, and he might break it. No, no, he don't. Got it, got it. Alright, let me go end that. I'll just end it. So yeah, that's basically how you breeze through Shadow Lords right there. For the most part, you could do that with almost against every character when you're fighting Shadow Lords. But Omen and Gargus is pretty much, that's how they fight.
Supreme victory.
So in a nutshell, what you want to do is just spam the flame breath. That's all. If there's distance between you and your opponent, just wait for them to come to you and then rinse and repeat an attack. That's pretty much the summary of how to beat Omen and Gargus. However, don't do this on Godlike mode. I'll have a, I mean, I pretty much went in details on how to do it, but I'll have a video on YouTube soon. Alright, so I'm gonna skip my turn. Let Cinder heal a bit. I should let Riptor heal as well, but nah. Riptor's a pro. Alright, so I'm gonna go skip this. Actually, I'm debating. Should I skip it or not? Nah, I'm good. Skip it. Riptor could heal this way. Alright, so this is gonna be the last buff right here. Oh, I see a fool. Oh, we're gonna unlock Glacius. Yeah, let's go unlock Glacius right here. So I think by winning this match, I'm gonna get the Mimic skin for Glacius.
Fight on.
But like I was saying about Omen and Gargus, like they play similar, but you could basically do the same strategy on other characters as well when you're fighting them. Just, you know, rinse and repeat with the Flame Breath. Just be cautious with their attacks. Flame Breath, Flame Breath, Flame Breath, Flame Breath. You get it. Good thing I have that armor. Alright. Boom. You get it. It's easy. Overhead. Flame Breath, Flame Breath, Flame Breath. I swear, Riptor's a broken character, but since I'm playing Shadow Lords, I'm grateful. But rank matches, oh fuck Riptor, straight up. I don't like Riptor, like straight up, when it comes to rank matches. But as a character, no, Riptor's pretty cool. I think I should go more in, well, I went in details about that on my Killer Instinct Season 2 impressions. If you haven't seen it, check it out on my YouTube. You know, not trying to do a shameless plug, but I just don't feel like repeating myself and stuff, certain things, but yeah. So we should unlock Mimic Glacius. There it goes. Bomb. Mimic Glacius. So that's one character down from Season 1 I got. So I need Shago, Thunder, Spino, Saberwolf, and is that all? I don't know if that's all. I'll just say that's all. Even oh yeah, and Fulgor. There you go. So I'm gonna let Cinder deploy and handle that for me. Alright, I'll skip this turn. So yeah, the main concern is basically you just want to beat the 4 omens that have the buffs, and I'm just looking at the side missions. Okay, and once you get all the buffs, it'll make the fight against Gargus more easier. However, there is an achievement where you have to there's an achievement where you have to get that achievement. What you have to do is fight Gargus with 4 or more buffs. It could be done using the same strategy I was talking about. It could be done. I did it on, I think I did it on normal. Yeah. Thank goodness I did it on normal. But for the record, I have tried challenging mode as well, and that's how I got Astral Plane, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. The only mode I haven't beaten was Godlight. Like the regeneration of Gargus' health is like crazy fast. From what I heard on the Ultra Combos forums, it's like you need an item through your progression of Shadow Lords to beat Gargus. It's called the Shadow Lord item. I haven't been able to get that item yet, so far I haven't been in Godlight mode. Alright, so I don't have to go in details about how to beat Omen in here, because I already said it already. Just basically spam that Flame Breath, and you're good. I'm not even using consumables. The fracture ward is basically all I need. So he's gonna stop blocking sooner or later. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Alright, he's gonna slide over. He's gonna slide over. I'm just waiting. Ooh, that was a good one. That was actually kind of new. He never does a low sweep. Oh, he's about to break the combo. I stopped that combo because I heard that shit. He was gonna break that combo. All right. Oh nah. Oh no no. Oh no no. All right.
Supreme victory.
So I'm pretty sure everyone else is probably playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare right now. I'm sorry, I'm just not into Call of Duty. I honestly tried to get into it, but it's not for me. You know, I actually bought like a lot of their games, like Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, 3, heck, even the Call of Duty 4, which is the first Modern Warfare. It's just not for me, man. It's just not for me. I just like fighting games. I'm a fighting game type of person, you know. All right, Spino. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, skip it. So, in order to fight Gargus, you have to let the corruption corrupt three zones. Right now, Africa is lost right now. So, by letting it corrupt those 3 zones, you have to either skip a turn, lose a fight, or mess up on a side quest. Hold on, let me check out this. Nope. Skipping turn. All right, that's 2 zones I lost. That's Africa and Europe. All right, so the only reason I'm doing this fight right here is not because it's an emergency portal. It's because 2 of those characters I'm gonna fight, I'm actually trying to get a Mimic skin from. So Cinder and Argonos, definitely I want to take them out. And it's funny because I have them in my team as well. All right, cool. So I only need Richter. That's all I need. Richter. We're good. That's all I need. Oh, okay. So if I do this, that means that one of the opponents will run away. So I'm not gonna signal Ultratech to strike the portal because chances are the last person, I think it was Cinder or Argonos, is gonna go away. So I'm gonna hold off until help comes. I mean, common sense will say, oh, why don't you take advantage of it? But I want to fight Cinder and Argonos. Give me a sec. I'm just checking something up. All right, ready.
Fight on.
I would not want to be you today.
Ready.
You know what it is. There's fire breath, fire breath, fire. You get it. That's crazy. You would think fire breath will be immune to Cinder, but nope. One thing I will say that's good about Cinder's Mimic skin is that you can actually still see the fire actually being the color of the fire, where Cinder has other not costumes, but color skins, where the flame is the same color as the skin. For example, like he'll have green flames, blue flames, and so on. So I do like the Mimic skin a little bit better. However, it kind of looks like Cinder stinks because you see the green smoke coming out. So that's weird. Alright, Hisako. Fun fact. I only got 96% of my health. I only got hit like once. So a fun fact, Hisako is my favorite character in Kenorensic. Like straight up, she has an awesome moveset. I love it. The Naginata, her blade and everything, like it has wide range. It's not even funny how wide her fucking range is. Like I love her counter attack as well. Her teleports, her grapple attack. Like Hisako is a real fun character to mess with, especially for newbies. Heck, I even consider myself a noob for me saying that, you know. Like Hisako's definitely a cool character. Oh yeah, and I forgot about that, the swallow your soul attack. Where she like possesses you and you crack your limbs and your bones and stuff like that. Yeah, Hisako's awesome. That was quick too. I barely got hit. Alright, so we got one more person left, and that will be Argonos. The only thing challenging about Argonos is that he has those rock armor. Argonos, I mean, if you're fighting the AI, it's not a big deal. But in rank matches is another story, because what people do on rank matches is that they rely so much on the rock armor that they don't care if they get hit. Because what their strategy is that while they're getting hit, they're gonna tank that hit and grapple you while they're getting hit. So that's why they rely on that rock armor. And while they got hit, I mean, while they grapple you and throw you around, they recycle and put another rock armor while you're going down. So that's what people do on ranked matches with Argonos. But other than that, Argonos is just a big pile of rocks in my opinion. I could take out any Argonos player. Well, no. Now I sound cocky. Let me not say that. But I'll just say I could read most Argonos players. They're really predictable. So he already took out the rock armor. Oh. See, he just put his rock armor back on. He's gonna lose that shit. He didn't lose it, but he's definitely got hit. Wow. Like I said, Argonos is just a bunch of rocks. I will say this, when he was first reviewing the trailers and shit like that, I was intimidated like a motherfucker. I was like, oh snap. I'm glad he's one of the good guys. So yeah, when you're playing as Riptor, this is all you're doing. Flame Breath. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more to his strategy, like the aerial fire breath, the flame breath where he blows fire on the floor, and if your opponent tries to jump, he gets stunned anyways. But when I'm playing ranked matches, that's all people are doing with Riptor. Flame breaths.
Supreme victory.
All right, let's make some progress. I'm gonna return to base. Alright, so I'm gonna skip my turn. Alright, so 3 zones are finally now corrupted completely, and now we're gonna go fight Gargus. Like I said, like a billion times already on this stream, the fight with Gargus is pretty much the same with Omen, so rinse and repeat your strategy with Riptor. Oh my gosh. So he has the Eye of Gargus, which is he could parry your attacks. It's not as bad, but the downside to it is that he's able to, like, he could stop your attacks basically because of that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is now use consumables. The best time to use these consumables is when you're fighting Gargus, in my opinion. Unless you're really trying to, like, well, no, let me take that back. For this strategy, this is the best time to use consumables. But if you're trying to, like, go up to like 40 turns or more, then yeah, you have to use consumables like every single turn. Every single turn matters. Now, I usually don't put Riptor and put consumables for Riptor because I purposely want him to, like, get killed. I am gonna heal him a little bit though. Now let's go to the Guardians. And what I'm doing is feeding the Fracture Ward. That's the one I really want to focus on most. The other Guardians are good too, but I think this is the one that works more effectively. Oh, hold on, I got a reward. There we go. Alright, time to fight Gargus now. So, Shadow Lords has arrived. I love how the difficulty is called impossible. That's funny. Alright, so Riptor's gonna be your main ace, but I'm not gonna win the fight with Riptor, and the reason why is because I want to unlock Mimic skins for either Cinder and Argonos. So I think Cinder's closest to unlocking. I don't think I'm going to unlock that Mimic skin now, but he's closest to unlocking that Mimic skin compared to Argonos. So I'm gonna put Cinder next after all Argonos. So I'm purposely gonna lose as Riptor. I'm gonna do that shit on purpose. Now, here's a little bit of overkill in my opinion when it comes to Argonos because he already has rock armor, but I'm gonna add the Fracture Wards to more, you know, insult to injury right there. So instead of 4 rock armors, he has more, including the Fracture Ward. That's crazy. Alright, so I'm talking too much. Let's get to the fight. Here we go.
Aria informs you that the corruption of Gargos has covered the world. A permanent portal has opened to the astral plane. Because of your efforts against Omen, you have weakened the Shadow Lord. Now seize this opportunity and destroy him.
Now, the cutscene said I removed all the buffs and all like that, but we could take it the other way and we could fight Gargus with all the buffs and it'll make the fight even harder, and you will get a slight different cutscene. Alright, so Riptor versus Gargus, and this fight is going to be a little no different than the fight with Omen. The only difference is that he has the Eye of Omen, which is Eye of Gargus, which allows him to parry my attacks. But it could be prevented. Instead of doing overheads, try to do it like right above him. All right. Oh, he can parry in the air. Oh my gosh. All right. So what I'm gonna do is crouch here. He's gonna teleport. All right. Just mix it up a little bit because he could combo break. All right. Crouch guard. Just unleashing his minions. No. Oh. Alright, just keep crouch guard. Got him. Dang, he got me good. He got me good. Oh. This is horrible because I'm trying to show y'all an example. He's whooping my ass with that shit. I sound like a liar now. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Yeah. All right. So even though I have the strategy on lock right now, I want him to beat me as Riptor. So I'm gonna let him beat me. All right. Come on, beat me, beat me up, man, beat me up. Now, it's good that he did that because he wasted his instinct. When he wastes his instinct, that means he can't resurrect. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. He could resurrect. So it's good that he wasted that rock armor skin. And he wasted his whole instinct, because that gave me a whole advantage for the next turn. Because like, even if you defeat it, he'll be able to resurrect, and you don't want that to happen. So Riptor took it for the team. Now I believe Cinder's next. All right. I'm not really good with not Riptor, Cinder, but I should be able to take him down. He only has 6% health, but I don't think he should be able to resurrect. All right, bring it on. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. Damn it, Gargus. Why are you making me look like a liar? I should be able to take him down. I should be able to. Now that he has no rock armor, he should be able to take him down. Yeah. And that's basically how you beat Gargus. I don't think I unlocked Cinder's Mimic skin, but let's wait to the end to see if I did. But that's basically how you beat Gargus and Omen and all that stuff for Shadow Lords. Like I said, I will have a video up sometime this week, more in detail. But this stream is no different than that video, so you can watch either version. Here's the ending. Note to self: add Crush Mad Demon God to Lincoln bio. That's funny.
You have defeated the Shadow Lord. Gargos' body cannot contain the life forces that he stole from the other Shadow Lords. They fly from him, seeking new bodies to inhabit. Embrace the Shadow energy, for you have earned it.
They need to give me that Shadow Lord buff. The fight continues. You have bested Gargos and saved the world. You are now the Shadow Lord. The fight continues. Collect Guardians, unlock story content, and stay tuned for updates. Okay, so I got nice. So that's 2 Mimic skins I got in one play. I got Glacius and I got Cinder. That's what's up. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the stream right there. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Check out my YouTube channel, FranBiz specifically. I also have the Island Control YouTube channel, but that's just for gaming and gameplay, archives and stuff like that. But the main channel will be FranBiz, and then I'll have more updates and everything about Killer Instinct on that channel. Anyways, I am out. Peace.